Taye Diggs absolutely made an improvement in his life. He formerly was married to this Caucasian woman. I think she was a model and an actress. She might have been Latino Caucasian, but nevertheless, for all practical purpose, for classification's sake, she was a Caucasian. Their marriage lasted for 10 years. They divorced, I think it was in 2013. Either 29 or 2013. Anyway, none of them seeked money. Neither of them asked for spousal support or child support. Now, Taye Diggs is co-parenting with the one child that they had, their son, who's now, I think, about 13 or something like that. Either 11, maybe 11, or between 11 and 13, I don't know. And they are co-parenting. And Taye Diggs recently wrote a children's book, I believe. Now, why did I say he made an improvement? When he married the first wife, no doubt, without doubt, he thought he was doing a good thing, probably. It was his dream to marry a Caucasian woman, probably. Now, he was born in Newark, New Jersey, but I believe he was raised in Rochester. He's about 5'10", and he's about 51 years of age. He is 51 years of age. I think his birthday is in January, someplace in January, the 2nd or the 9th, I'm not sure. So he made an improvement. He took on the surname of the man who his mother married. After she had him, she married not his father, but she married someone else. And Taye Diggs took on that name, Diggs. I think his father's name might have been, last name was Young, I believe. His mother, I believe, was a teacher and an actress. His father was a visual artist. Okay, now somehow he got hooked up with Apyrl Jones. Now Apyrl, she's spelled with a Y instead of an I. She's African American and Taiwanese, Chinese, and Native American. So she's a mixture. And you can tell by her eyes, she is Chinese, or Asian. Now she had 2 children by Omarion, the singer. The 2 children, she's 35 years of age. And she kept keeping herself well put together. But 35 is very young. Taye Diggs is 51. And they are on Instagram together, singing, acting silly, for entertainment's sake. And they might have been married, I'm not sure, but they hooked up together, and I wish them success, because that's an improvement on having a Caucasian wife. Mixing your seed with an abomination. That's an improvement up. It's better than what he had. Now, Apyrl Jones have an extensive dating of successful black entertainers. It's dating. I don't know how far the dating is led to, but going out could be, nowadays entertainers if you just go out to dinner with someone, they consider that an affair. But she was with dating quite a few black. She kept black. She's faithful to her blackness. And that's a good catch. I hope my suggestion is for them to stay together. They have a happy union. That's my wish and my desire and my suggestion. To stay together, have a happy union. That's my suggestion. And we all make mistakes. At first, we all have made mistakes and errors in judgment and in character, sometimes desperation for love. We go into the garbage heap. Desperation to have someone. And it's funny. It's funny, but that's part of nature. And I've made errors. Even with the mental, even when I'm covered with the mental of wisdom, protecting me, in the name of what's it? I still made errors. Errors in judgment. Errors in character. Errors out of desperation. Some people just in loneliness. They're happy alone and they're happier with someone else also. Good to have a alone time to yourself though. But this happened with today's danger. And we have to separate in every way from Caucasian. We have to. And their world. I know their world seemed to be beautiful at the time being. With the newness, with their witty inventions. Now knowing that a lot of black people is responsible for a lot of those witty inventions. Like the traffic light, lubricating of the locomotive, the awning board, a whole lot of blood plasma, the separation of plasma from the blood, and many other things. Even for the filament in the incandescent lamp. So we can make a world of ourselves. Now the world, it had to come from without us, from the enslaved people of enslavement, who are not turncoats. And there's a woman by the name of King, her last name was King, I seen on the internet, talking about reparations should be for everybody. She's a sick character. I said, do away with her. And women like her. Not all women are like her, hopefully. But she's no good for herself or anybody else. It's a waste of human material. Saying reparations for everybody and not just for about a check. It's a sick character. It's better that she not born. That she is done away with, and this character is sick like her. Now, it's rumored that Ketanji Brown may be the next Supreme Court justice. Like that's a big deal. That's not lifting us up. That's just distracting us. We have to have our own nation, our own world. That's why I'm so glad Taye Diggs may be blessed. And he's worth about $14 million, so he's a multimillionaire. He made the right decision.